ECG is a graphic record of the electric current produced by the excitation of cardiac muscles. Excitation of the cardiac muscles. The instrument used to record the changes is an electrograph. The passage of the cardiac muscle impulse through the heart spread electric current into the tissues around the heart, and a small portion spread throughout the body. The electric changes can be recorded all along the cardiac cycle. Recording of the electric potential generated by the spread of cardiac impulse. Electrocardiogram. The normal electric cardiograph composed of P wave and a QRS complex and T wave. Its complex has separate QRS waves. The P wave is small upward wave. This is P wave, small upward wave. This indicates the depolation of the atria. The spread of impulse from SA node throughout the atria. The QRS wave begins after fraction of seconds of P wave. This is a complex one, no? It begins small downward deflection and continues to the upward. Small downward deflection. This is also same. And continues large upward wave. And continues as a large upright and triangle wave. Ending downward wave at S. At the S wave. At the base S wave. It represents the ventricular depolarization. First, polarization. Next, depolarization. Depolarization occurs. Means ventricular contracts, no? That depolarization. First atria contracts, no? That time they are from SA node. This is called a polarization. This is depolarization. Ending downward wave at S. At the base is the potential generated by the recovery of the ventricle from the depolarization state to the repolarization. This T wave is a dome shaped. It is represented as a ventricular. It is represented as a repolarization of the ventricle.
Enlargement of P wave indicates the enlargement of the atria. PQ intervals, also called as PR intervals, is the time taken by the impulse to travel through the atria, AV node, and rest of the conducting tissue. During rheumatic fever and in arteriosclerotic heart disease, that is formation of plaques and calcification, the PQ intervals are lengthened. This is due to the inflammation of atria and AV node. The enlarged QR waves are the indication of myocardial infection. The ST intervals represent the time between the end of spread of impulse through ventricles and its repolarization. The ST segment is elevated in acute myocardial infarction and depressed in a condition when the heart muscles receive the insufficient oxygen. T wave is flash when heart muscles receive the insufficient oxygen. It may be elevated when potassium levels in the body is increased. The intervals between the various waves of ECG and Events in the heart that occur during these intervals are recording of ECG. When ECG of a person is recorded, leads, metal electrodes are attached each arm and leg. It is done after cleaning and putting special jelly with the improving the electric conduction. An additional electrode is placed on the chest with the help of a rubber suction cup. Then electrography is switched on. The electric current of the heart is detected and amplified by the machine, and it is transferred to the recording pen. The recording pen draws a wavy line called deflection waves. The importance of ECG is that it gives accurate information about the heart. Hence, ECG is of great diagnostic value in the cardiac diseases.